What's going on, YouTube? I found the best badge method that will get you every single one of your badges extremely fast in 2K23. Really quick before we start, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel because I'm going to be going straight right to the point, and I would really appreciate it if you supported the channel by hitting like and subscribing. There's some settings that you're going to want to change first before we move on to the badge method. Go onto your settings and change your difficulty from Pro to either All-Star or Superstar. This is going to give you a lot more attribute points at the end of the game, which is going to allow you to get more points at the end of the game. Now, if you raise the difficulty higher and you start struggling, just go back down to Pro, get your badges first, and then you can move the difficulty back up. Because eventually, once you start getting a few badges, it will be really easy to do a Hall of Fame. Next, go onto your animation store. On Size Up Escape packages, you're going to want to equip LeBron James. If you don't have LeBron James, that's fine. Just go through the animations and select the animation that gives you the most space when you activate the step back. Moving on to the shooting method. Dribble the ball up court. Once you get to the 3 line or just above the 3 line, tap and hold R2 and flick down on the right stick. This will activate your Size Up Escape package. And if you have LeBron James, it's going to give you a ridiculous amount of space. Once you're open, you're going to want to shoot the open shot 3. If you're not open, don't shoot the ball because every single miss that you get is going to count against you at the end of the game for your points. If you activate the Size Up Escape package and you're not open, just pass the ball out, reset, and continue the method. Another tip is if you're struggling to shoot, there's 2 things that you might want to do. Number 1, just turn down the difficulty. Once you start getting more badges, then you can raise it back up. Or number 2, just try moving on to one of the other badge methods for now. Because remember, your field goal percentage is going to count a lot against you for your points at the end of the game. So you don't want to just start missing a bunch of shots because then you're just going to get less points. So just move on to another badge method and then just load it back into my career and then try again with a lower difficulty. To get your playmaking badges, dribble the ball up court. I usually like to dribble to the hash mark. Tap and hold L1 so that they set you a screen. Run around the screen like you're driving in just enough to where the paint defender comes out of the paint and leaves your teammate open for an open lob. Don't force the lobs because like I said again earlier, it will count against you if you start getting a lot of turnovers. Now, if you want a specific player to set you a screen, you're going to want to tap R1 and tap and hold their icon. It will set you a screen and then you just repeat the method. One tip for this is I recommend that you go to a team that has a lot of slashers like the LA Lakers or the Bucks. I personally picked the Bucks because Giannis catches every single lob I throw him, and he has crazy badges, and I believe he's like a 90, and I believe he's a 97 overall in 2K23. He absolutely just catches everything. So I really recommend that you guys go to the Bucks, but you can go to any team that you want. Just make sure that there's a lot of good slashers on the team. To get your slashing badges, I used to have the most OP method, but it only worked on the first day, and I think 2K might have patched it, but don't worry because I did come up with another method. The most annoying part is that this year you actually have to tap hold square to time your alley-oop dunks, which can be annoying if you don't time them correctly. Dribble the ball up court to one of the wings, tap and hold L1 so that they set you a screen, tap R1 and pass it to your teammate that's setting you the screen. Once you pass it, run around the screen, double tap triangle, and immediately tap and hold square, and you have to time the alley-oop to get a perfect release in order for you to dunk it. If you don't time it correctly, you're not going to dunk it. For your defensive badges, it's going to be a lot easier if you're a center, but I'm a 6'3" guard, but I still get my badges. Dribble the ball up court, and you're going to want to pass the ball to your teammate closest to you, and then ask for the ball back. Essentially, you're just going to try to drain the clock down to about 10 seconds. Then you're going to want to hold on to the ball. If you pass the ball in 10 seconds, they're probably going to take the ball, shoot it, or drive in, and it's going to mess up the whole thing. So hold the ball like right around 10 seconds. And once it gets to 5 seconds, pass the ball to a teammate. They can't really shoot, so usually it'd be like your center. Once you pass on the ball, you're going to position yourself for a rebound. Now, how I said earlier, if you're a center, it's going to be a lot easier for you to catch the rebounds. But if you're a guard, what I recommend is once you hit the 7-second mark, you call for an ISO so it spreads everybody out of the paint. And at 5 seconds, you're going to want to dot the center or somebody that can't shoot. So it forces them to shoot because the shot clock is running low. Once they shoot it, go catch the rebound. And that's the best way to get your defensive badges. That's going to be the badge grind video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel because I will be posting more 2K tips.